Hello, and thank you, and welcome to all my new subbies and future subbies and listeners faithful listeners that have followed me over from my other YouTube channel. Um, and here we are, here at the Eagle Eye Tarot Foundation. I have to switch it up because sometimes it's necessary. So thank you for coming here and joining me for um, my tarot readings. Here I am, Eagle Eye, and some people may know me under other aliases, but let's go ahead and get into this. This reading will be for, we're going to take a look at the FBI. Let's find out who the FBI is and what exactly are they doing for the U.S.? Are they working against us or are they working with us? My previous experience is that they're working against citizens. So it sounds to me that that organization or entity is not for the public, even though we have the fair right to access them in a situation which arises that requires an authority of that magnitude to take a look at situations or emergencies that call forth these entities that will refuse to service you. So we're going to find out why are they refusing to service the general population, throwing out complaints and refusing to take incoming complaints and turning a blind eye willfully in regards to legitimate reports. Let's find out who these people are. Some people may wonder who runs the FBI, who is the director. The sitting director is Christopher Wray, W-R-A-Y. I'm not sure if he pronounces Ray or Rari or Rai. Rai or Ray, okay? Hello, Chris. So, what is the FBI's reputation today? We know they had a pretty faulty history, but let's find out who they are today. First cards that came out, we have it's split in three. So we have the Trinity. So we have the representation of spirit, the representation of man, and the representation of the Creator. Okay? So we have the Holy Spirit, the flesh, and we have the Creator of the universe, if you will. Okay? Some of you don't believe in the Trinity, but I find it very interesting that three stacks came out upright. And the first card that I see is guilty. So the FBI is guilty. Guilty of what? We have blind eye, guilty of turning a blind eye on citizens. So right out the back, two cards prove that the FBI does not work with the public. They actually work against the public. So if you wonder why you may not get any help, that's because they don't care. And they will willfully turn a blind eye because they're only utilized for officials who wish to rise against the public, or they're a tool that can be utilized with other powerful individuals that may want to use them to press charges or hound another person of great magnitude or influence over the public. So it's like they can use this entity to create internal wars against each other officials, but when it comes to citizens, they do not allow them to utilize them. They say it's for the public, but they don't act with that intent. Now, and based on my experience, not speculating, I have several years of experience with trying to communicate with these people, and they have done everything but help me, and then further allowed the terrorist act of the government to rise against me. So we have domestic terrorism that they allow and possibly partake in behind the scenes. But we're going to find out what's going on. First three cards come out. They're guilty for turning a blind eye on the citizens. And we have polar opposites. Polar opposites to the entity would be the citizens. So it is proven with the first three cards out that this entity, let me make sure it's still recording, that this entity is not for we the people or the public. Now, we also have cyber attacks. So they tend to involve themselves in cyber attack. They do involve themselves in, it's quite interesting. You can contact this entity about cyber attack and stalking and things like that, but they're actually the ones who set this up. So it's very interesting. It sounds a lot like when they the history of malware. Well, where they'll say the same people who are selling you the malware are the same people who are creating the bugs and the viruses. So it sounds a lot like this situation, but probably in a different context. Yeah. So it seems like they import a lot of people may upload or download a lot of things that become downloaded or into your computer softwares and cell phones that in fact set your phone up to be bugged and hijacked. Sounds like it makes it easy for them to spy in and stalk. And it says they are hiding information. A lot of this, the things that you download, it could be pictures off the web. They come with tracking cookies and devices. A lot of the websites track. A lot of these websites don't even know that they actually set up certain features to have the websites tracked for any incoming customers that may want to purchase or receive services from certain websites. It looks like they come with a lot of attachments that the service provider is unaware of, as well as the customers. We also have sex trafficking. They are the ones, it's perfectly aligned with setup. So they are the ones who set up sex trafficking and human trafficking. There are individuals who play a very large role in this, and it says willful blind eye. That's what they do. They set it up so they don't investigate or get down to the business of it because they are the ringleaders. Okay, and it says discrimination and fraud. So. They are racist. This is a racist entity. A lot of people may come up missing with human trafficking, raped or uh, kidnapped. These people, if you are African American or I'm not sure what race, anything outside of Caucasian, it looks like they will turn a blind eye and they will not properly investigate your case. Okay, so we have Queen of Swords in the clouds. Um, this could be someone who's very well spoken, a dictator, or someone that has something to say. This person may have offer intellectual conversations, or this just could be someone in a Queen of Swords. Someone is a no nonsense type of individuals, and it looks like the cloud is coming up. So Google Cloud, Google Network. Anything could be in the cloud, any emails, any messages that's in the clouds. So it looks like a King of Swords is researching or looking at the clouds. And it says punishment. So it looks like someone, maybe this Queen of Swords has something to say about what is going on in the clouds, bringing down reality. And we have records. So this person may keep a good track of records, or this could be someone that works in the clouds behind the scenes and is watching all of the activity. So it's like a huge database that they have access to. They have access to the clouds, quote unquote, the internal systems, the big exchange. And it appears that there's possibly a Queen of Swords that is analyzing and that may even be punished, who works for the clouds, because there's some records that is coming up that she's robbing someone of their dreams, stealing ideas. This could be a Queen of, wow. So we have a spy in the clouds that may be punished for stealing ideas or robbing someone of victory or joy. We also, and that's next to discrimination, so she's discriminatory. Okay, and it says making up. She likes to kiss ass. This person could be superficial, self-entitled. So this could be a CIA or FBI employee. And it looks like she's going to be facing some sort of reprimand for um, robbing people of their dreams and joy. And we have immigration with King of Pentacles. So, there's a King of Pentacles that works with the immigration department within the FBI. It says sloppy and reckless. So this individual is reckless with the records, with the immigration services, with the FBI. So the King of Pentacles could be the guy running this show, the one with many resources, the one that gives orders. He could be a supervisor or sits under the directive. This could be the sheriff, the police, or the FBI individual. Someone, I don't know if this King of Pentacles is an actual immigrant, but he is sloppy, is what it says. He may not be very good at his job, or he's just reckless and don't care because he's discriminative. Don't forget about what was also stated. It says work piling up. Okay, so there's work piling up in the immigration department at the FBI. Sloppy investigation. There could be possible crimes committed by immigrants that are not being looked into. Perhaps there is an increase in immigrant crimes. Maybe immigrants are being, I did see a news headline where there were immigrants that were being put on planes, private planes, that did not have any type of identification or green cards. They were not, they didn't have any passports. Their information wasn't checked. And from what I was told, and it's obviously indicated that that was illegal flying or use of private property. I believe it made a news headline as well. That's where I received the information, and there's been quite a few footage on that. So it looks like there could be an increase in immigration crimes utilized and organized by the FBI. And could be mishandled recklessly for whatever crimes or hits that they may need taken care of. They could be utilizing these immigrants to take care of that. If that's not the case, there could be a backlog or backup of I'm not sure who this King of Pentacles is. He could be an immigrant, but whatever it is, he's not looking. He could be turning a blind eye and be sloppy or reckless with his work just to fit in with the rest of the crowd who continues to follow the same bandwagon, deny, turn a blind eye, and continue to be uneducated or reckless about the crimes that are going on. And we have work piling up, so there could be work piling up regarding immigration or immigrants, okay? And we have Chariot. Yeah, it looks like some immigrants involved with the police. We could also have immigrants that are the police. So this sounds a lot like the Bandito investigation that's going on with LAPD. There is an ongoing investigation. They've been known about Latino gangs that have been gang members that were initiated several years ago and had continued to be initiated and hired within LAPD, and they have abused individuals that are black. So we have an excessive use of force and an abuse of power, and it looks like there's a sloppy investigation with that, with the King of Pentacles. So it looks like they're turning a blind eye, or now the work is piling up. They can't deny it. We also have family tree. A lot of these individuals are related or consider themselves as familia. Yes, part of a gang. Okay, so we have the Hangman. So it looks like the investigation is on hold for whatever reason, or someone has just been taking their sweet time to getting down to the bottom of it. Possibly because there's been a great deal of negligence and they don't want the how do you say your name? Venezuela or Venezuela? I think that's the commanding director of chief or something like that. I think that's his title of the sheriff's department, and they may not want to um, prosecute him because they could be holding this off because or mishandling this because they know he could possibly be prosecuted for over 30 gang members who are actual sheriffs who they probably didn't run their background on. They willfully turn a blind eye. They don't know anything about these individuals, but they do know that they're part of a gang. They share the same gang tattoos that these people focus on. Uh, you know, they're aggressive, okay, and they primarily target their aggression on uh, individuals that are, you know, African American or Black American, or however you want to look at that. So the next deck we have forced to somebody could be forcing a decision for someone to come forward with investigation, finalize it. What do we have? What's going on? We also have by a default that this of the FBI is very shabby. They do shabby work. They drag their feet. And it looks like they're falling out of grace. Someone is still lying. So now somebody's being forced to come forward with the investigation or the information. Someone is the devil. That's what's coming up. The devil. Oh, so someone. Oh, so we have excessive. Yes, excessive force here. It's confirmed, aligned with the devil. So yes, uh, someone it's confirmed twice. So there could be two outside of these 30 individuals. There could be two or 30 plus, however many the numbers that are great, uh, uh, more than just a handful. So uh, excessive force is here twice. Force and excessive force. So it looks like there are two in particular that are very two particular crimes and hate crimes taken out on black individuals that are so excessive that they cannot be overlooked. I think I did post on my other channel where there was a black male carrier that was literally beat down in public in his uniform. I forgot what it was, but it didn't. Uh, the assault was uncalled for. And I guess the person, they thought they weren't going to get caught, or whoever this affiliation thought they weren't going to get caught, but there's plenty of evidence. And then we have psychic good intention. So it looks like they gained a lot of information off of a psychic or psychic network. And it looked like okay, so someone, yeah, and exactly what I just stated. It looks like I posted that video and they're watching me, so it looks like they seen they are aware of the headlines. They seen that I posted it, and all it takes is people to start sharing things, and things people become aware, and then things start to heat up. So if you may see them take down a video, it's because they don't want people to become aware or information to circulate, because once everyone becomes aware, it puts more heat on the entity or organization that are carrying out these crimes. So it looks like the video was posted, more people became aware. Um, you can't run from the truth is what I'm gathering. And the truth is there. The truth prevails. So we also have the hermit here that's showing up the judge. So we have a psychic judge. These two are perfectly aligned. So they feel that I have good judgment. And based on what I provide on my channel, I usually do have good judgment and great and intellect and intuitive information to provide. Okay, so yeah, good intentions at my foundation, which is my channel. Okay, you don't come to my channel to hear lies. Okay, so that's not what you're gonna get here. You're not gonna get a little, you're not gonna get, misinformation. I'm not going to try to manipulate you to make it sound good. I'm going to give you exactly what you need to hear in order to reevaluate yourself and your situations. It looks like everyone is talking and knows what's going on. So the truth is exposed. Everything is exposed. It's out in the open and they can no longer hide. This information came out over 5 years ago. So I'm not really sure why it's taken so long for this to become headway. I don't know if they tried to keep this silence, but some of these individuals may that are still working may not be able to hide their hatred, or if there is internal pressure to carry out these malicious acts, because there are certain agendas in place for these certain crimes to be committed on black individuals. Whether people are aware of it or not, it is part of these wicked initiations. But let's follow through. Someone is calculating. Someone was trying to clock me and calculate my moves, and it looks like they got calculated. So, yeah, and it says negative. They tested negative. It was negative. It's a negative. They probably shouldn't have been watching the clock and me, because it looked like they didn't found the truth. Yeah, and everything is exposed now. Terrorists, so the FBI is considered the terrorists, or these bandito sheriffs are considered terrorists. What they're doing is terrorizing black people, is what it's saying. It says, yes, someone is listening to valuable information. They jumped the gun. They jumped ahead of themselves. Why did it take so long for the truth to come forward? It was someone's wish fulfillment to keep this silent. Are they protecting Villajuegos? I think that's how you say your name. Please forgive me for butchering your name. Yeah, they had copies of the information. They just violated civil rights by not informing people, the public, of what's going on. The public should be aware that there are dangerous criminal or dangerous sheriffs that are out on the loose. What's the big secret? People should have the fair right to fend for themselves or be aware of danger. If you commit a crime, you go out and commit a crime, they will put it on headline news and make everybody fear your presence and look out for you and report you and possibly turn you in if you do commit a crime. So I'm not sure what the secrecy is about, but anyways, we do have access granted. Someone has been given access to further investigate this to see what's going on. I also feel that this was showcased on a news show, Access Granted. And looks like someone was also stealing money. These officers could be involved with stealing money or could be paid bribes. This could be the FBI, or these officers could have been paid off news network to keep this silent. So we have some hush money here. We have loss of finances. A lot of these officers did lose their job. And we have in 72 hours. What is 72 hours or several days? What is this? So spying and lack of credibility. So someone is spying on someone's phone and they don't have enough information to, what is this? Toxic. Oh, so someone could have been spying on somebody's phone, internally, their phone. They could have confiscated their phone. And the person lost credibility based on the, so the vital evidence is within the phone. If they don't have evidence, they might confiscate the phone and find that there is a substantial amount of evidence with affiliates, and other just, they can really find out who these people are made of once they get a hold of their private phone and utilize some information. And possibly the FBI to find out who the FBI is. If they got a hold of their phone, they'll be able to see who these people really are. We also have toxic here. These people are very, very toxic. And we have mismanagement. So whoever ran their background, they willfully, this is all organized crime. Is this organized crime? Did they organize This, we have revenge. Yeah. A revenge on who? Is this for the black people? We have brand new opportunity. Yeah, broken heart. Oh, wow. Brand new opportunity. So this was an initiation to, yeah, somebody's a fraud. We have forgery. Someone signed off on someone. We have embezzling. I've seen that again. Someone is doing a lot of stealing, a lot of, I don't know what this is. Someone could have paid these people to terrorize black people, bring people more money in jail. Okay, so arrest more black people, terrorize black people to get them incarcerated, run their life, their records. Yeah. I also feel a lot of these records were, these people have records that were also um, a fraudulent. Someone could have forged some information, fraudulently presented information or hid information. Um, yeah, it says the high there's a master ascendant within the hierophant that is unqualified to hold their position. So there's quite a few individuals that were unqualified to do so. To hold their position. They were qualified to be a sheriff. And we also have individuals, a master ascendant in the FBI, who is not qualified to hold his position. Is also saying he's a weirdo. He's involved in strange sexual acts and behaviors. This is the guy that's probably organized this. It wants to speak of him. This could also be the one that runs, that works hand in hand with Christopher, who is the director of FBI. So he must work, but this weird, strange individual must work behind the scenes. Yeah, it says he created this. He sent the message. He sent the he's the one that created the agenda. Wow. And it's something about a picture. There could be some strange photos. This person might be a collector of strange photos. Um, this person could be the one that oversees the sex trafficking ring, uh, or a sex trafficking department. Yeah. So it looks like he does a lot of cryptocurrency exchange. He's calm behind the scenes because no one really knows who he is, but he is unauthorized once again. And he authorized these individuals. It looks like he authorized these individuals. So things must have went, instead of going through the usual route of background investigation. It looked like he's the one that wrote off the criminal background investigation to get these gentlemen approved. So we have the FBI is actually the one that set up this gang organization. That is impossible for that many people to come through the back door. We have sidetrack. Yeah, it looks like the back door is sidetrack. These people snuck in. But it says blessed, kind, and I'm investigating this, and it says Scorpio. Um, some people could be questioning my authority, but it looks like I just solved the case like all in one whop. Yeah, and it says you collided with me. Yeah, litigation, the law. Yeah, when you try to rise up against me, you collided in totality with the law. Okay, and it says access block. You have no rights. If you wanted to spy like you have, you've actually collided with your own investigation, because you've self-incriminated yourself. We have Bitcoin, so it looks like you were paying and using Bitcoin to to commit crimes and bribe people to commit crimes against me. Yeah, it says sue free. So I should sue you in order to be free from you, or you should be sued because you should be free from this organization, because you have too much power and you are not in deserving of your seat. From what I see, you're organizing crimes against black people, using immigrants, or using gang affiliated officers to commit heinous hate crimes, or just violent crimes against citizens. And it sounds like you need to be sued and arrested. Thank you for listening. I have another video following up. Oh, let's find out about Christopher. Christopher, what's your reputation? Ace of Wands, unnecessary. Yeah, Chris, this is unnecessary. Yeah. Yeah, it says that this organization is supposed to be sanctioned black market senators. So the senators are involved in the black market. So they're part of these all these Bitcoins and all these coins affiliation. This is how they're able to take care. They probably gave them Bitcoin sign-on bonuses and things like that because they were the one that organized the crime. So a lot of the senators were using black market coins in order to pay people to do this. Heavy exchange with the FBI to cover up crimes for them. So when they do call forth for a crime that they commit, they pay off the FBI to with bitcoins and things like that. Yeah, it says within legal ground, you're always wiping people out. Yeah, it says death again, confirming. So the senators are always using black markets and black market coins to pay the FBI to silence crimes that they commit against citizens. It is confirmed. Thank you. Eagle Eye signing out.